first and 10. Now come out throwing. On the move, headed right. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Hopefully not a sign of how this game is going to go as they step up for second and long. Back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Look at that power, deep left side. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. When we talked about it earlier, brought a losing streak into the building with them. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out at about the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
No, we changed it. Hey, middle.
From the gun, Jackson bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Offense up to the line fast. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. Down the field. He's got Wilson. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Thomas on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Has his man. That's their rookie for Morgan. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Hall running between the tackles. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They send a man in motion. Looking in the air here. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. Our score, 14-0. Back to the bank in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. Pass play coming here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here's the snap on 4th. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offensive line fast.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Working on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
3rd and long for him here. It's him on the in route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
And on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Jump off caught by his back. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 12-yard line.
They'll pitch it to Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think a yard or two short of the 20 here. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Throwing again is Lamar. That's him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
He's going deep. This is caught inside the 15. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 56-yard gain on the play. That's another Baltimore 1st down.
Middle.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Has it in close. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 20-zip lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Jets nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Thomas on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31. To the air now on 1st and 10. That's low and bounces short of his man. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. He's throwing deep to the left side. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. I I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Chased out to his right. Hits him on the out route. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. First down now, ball at the 33. Now it's Lamar. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Working inside the red zone. Walker hauls it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
No, we changed it.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Buys time, rolling right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Lamar throwing again. The third down throw falls incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Jackson's going to throw again. This one's caught. And they're all over him after that catch. Won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's going to try another deep one here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain of 16 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st down, here's Lamar. Flushed out of the pocket. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Jackson yet again. Finds a man right side. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. The 23rd of the season, tying the record for receiving scores in 1 year. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead.
Tyler Luton to kick off for Baltimore.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Panther 60, 79.
Now looking to throw. Finds him on the slant. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Jets.
Coming right is Hall. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
That's good for Baltimore. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He rolls to his right. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. This one is up and good. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
Jets, nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. To return it, here's Isaiah Williams. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
First down throw for Jackson. Catch made. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 3-yard line.
Hey, middle.
And again, it's Jackson. On the move, headed right. And he's got it. That's a layup for it, but touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Ravens tack on 7 more to their lead.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They start to drive the ball. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. Here's Hall once more. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Let's go. 19, 18.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Headed out right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
18, okay. 19 Texas. 12.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That throw behind his intended target. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And now it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Swap. Why Tony?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Got for big yards on the right side. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
And the Jets first down.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
18, outside.
First down, Stroud. Set up the screen here for Hall. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Jets football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go. 118, outside. Close. Level. Hey, south. Hey.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Looking to his fullback now. And boy, they made a challenge for that first down. They got very close. Picked up 14. Now it's 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Robin.
Stroud off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Hey, I understand that call. We try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked up by Jax Hill. And the Ravens getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
Hey, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
On first down, Jackson buying some time right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, Alpha, sit on.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Gets everything he has under this one. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Alpha, sit on. Sit on. Middle.
4th down. Here's Jackson. Walker hauls it in. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Caught, nice game left side. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens throwing 6 more on the blowout. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens continue adding on to that lead.
49. Jets, nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Thomas on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
All right. 18. 2
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
To the air, Stroud. He throws a bullet to the center of the... They connect on the deep shot. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets putting up points in a game decided.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Jets cut into the lead by another point.
49. Jets 7.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, great work by the defense there, Brock. Coverage keeping things tight downfield even as he extended the play, and as a result, they pick up the INT.
And the eyes were bigger than the stomach on that throw. It was as if he was committed to it right when he left the pocket. But if nothing opens up, you're going to pay for trying to make a throw that simply isn't there.
First down throw by Stroud. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Nick Cross has it. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Escapes out to the left. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
13. Ready.
Lamar off the play fake. And he will manage a little before being forced into a slide, as that's going to chip something off this upcoming third down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Jackson now on third. Completed over the middle. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And they're going to take over at midfield thanks to that fumble.
Third down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing fourth down, they're off the field completely.
Stroud to throw on first down. Vacates quickly left side. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
18. Hey, uno more.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Jets.
We've set it downs from 37.
Oh, right. 18. South.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing again, it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking fast as that clock ticks down.
A loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
They give on second to Hall. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still third down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
Where's the hot? 11. Why Tony?
On third and long, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
18. Outside.
Desperation time here. Going deep here for the end zone. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Jets making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. The 50. He's at the 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back.
51. Jets 13.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
No, we change it.
They're going to pass it here. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
15 yards. And a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
The 12-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
180. 180.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Ravens are running them out of the building. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Ravens 58, Jets 13.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
For Baltimore.
Here's Thomas on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh no, they get him yet again! Jack Jones has got it! And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Stroud's pass intercepted.
All right, one more snap to play here.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
1st down, here's Lamar. This is Cox, that's Walker. Into the red zone. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Ravens continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
play it up, play it up, play it up, play it up. We play it up, play it up, play it up, play it up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, give me that touch with my haters. Terrorists can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You been driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't wanna see more? No, you wanna see more but you only see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We play it up, play it up, play it up, play it up. We play it up, play it up, play it up, play it up. We play it up, play it up, play it up, play it up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch of my savior. Hold up, give me that touch of my haters.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men that been to jail before? Whoa. And all them other cats you run with, get done with, done quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Aight, they go to click. Now I'm 1-1. All over some dump. Ain't that some? It's remind me of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now 'cause they miss you. Try to diss you. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft for the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. Come with the mic. Yeah, characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mother. I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rains so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put them in the stand. You keep off, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you just soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood's thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When nobody burn out. Sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. running his mouth. I'm a young out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you're the best, but it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me out. Meet me outside. Meet me outside on my yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside on my big baller. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside on my fly lady. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside on my street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. It's got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again.